Hi everybody, and welcome to the Axion token live stream. 45 minutes of chat. So we've got the 4th mega weekly auctions coming up in a few hours, so we're going to check that out. Make yourself known in the chat. Look forward to your comments and your insights. So pretty cool. Well, it sounds like the sound's working well, so let's move on and let's have a check out of what's going on. So I'm just going to post something in the chat. Oh, it disappeared there. So let's just go. I wanted to post this in. Alex K, this time I'm here for the live show. Yay! Welcome, Alex. Great to have you on board. Alex couldn't make it yesterday, but he's here today. So Alex is the mod on the platform. So pretty cool. Don't know if you've seen this video. It's just been announced with Axion 101. So pretty cool. Just trying to paste that into the chat. There. So let's take a copy of that. Welcome everybody. We're just getting started here. There's the video that I'm looking at the moment. So if you want to check that out, that is what is Axion 101. So you won't be able to hear the sound, but you can watch it at the same time. Looks pretty neat. So hopefully you enjoy that. Now I've let Telegram and Discord know about the live stream, so we'll get a few people on over the next few minutes. So pretty neat. Looks really well made. Yeah, Alex does. Yes, I think it's made by someone on the team. We'll quickly check that out before we finish. I got to work out how to get the sound through from videos through OBS. There's obviously a way, I just haven't done it yet. OBS has got lots of features and the sources that you can use. Hey, we've got 8 people on. Let yourself be known in the chat. It's great to have you on here. We're just watching this video. You may not have the sound through, but I've put the YouTube link on the comments there. You can watch it through. Looks pretty professional. So give it a like. Got 116 likes at the moment, 464 views. It's just been posted on Crypto Brick's channel. I'm sure Crypto Brick would appreciate a sub as well. So that's pretty neat. Hope you enjoyed that. And back to the auctions. Let's see who's in the chat. So Michael, Soupman, Soup Alex, yep. Great to have you on here, Michael. We've almost got 10 people on already, so we're starting off well. And we're going to do a 45-minute price and auction chat. And we boosted from 30 minutes from yesterday, since we did 50 minutes yesterday anyway, so all good. So let's have a look at the auction at the moment. We've got auction day 27. This is the 10th of December. We've got 6.6 million Axion in the daily auction. And we've got 1.4 ETH in there at the moment with 5 hours and 30 minutes to go. So that also means that we've got 5 hours and 13 minutes to go for the 4th mega auction, which is sitting at just under 10 billion Axion at the moment. And that's day 28, so that's starting up. That's going to be huge. So let's have a look at the auction prices for just under 4.5 million Axion per ETH. This number is going to go down soon. Getting at this price is going to be a rarity. Uniswap price is currently at 5.6 million per ETH. So it's definitely still good to get in the auction with the referral bonus. So if you want to hit the link below, you can get a 10% bonus on that. Basically what happens is you enter the auction over here with your MetaMask, put your ETH in, you'll enter the pool, and at the end of the 24-hour auction period, which is in 5 hours, you will get your winnings in Axion. So just keep an eye on the Uniswap price though before you go in. We basically suggest sniping on this channel. But really the main game is the mega auction here. This is where you're going to get some really good results. So that's the best one to go into by a long shot. So I hope you enjoyed that one. And obviously everything won in the Axion pool has to be withdrawn from my bets below, and then it will get auto staked for 14 days, including your referral bonus. So that will show up in the staking tab. Hopefully that helps the newbies, people that are new to Axion, and so forth. So let's have a look at the spreadsheet. So here we are. We've had about 1.1 Ethereum go in, which is about $610 at the current price, go onto market buyback. So a bit slow on that one. So let's have a quick look at the transactions. Quickly, we'll just look at the prices. 0.0012 basically. We've had a bit of ups and downs. We were climbing quite nicely. This is a 15-minute chart, by the way. Climbing quite nicely to 13,443. Then we had a bit of a pullback, strong pullback, and then we've had a bit of a bounce here. So we bounced off 0.0011 again. Not a great spot to be. This is where we've been here before, so we don't really want to stay there. Let's have a quick look at the 4-hourly chart. You can see that we've bounced off there a couple of times. Bounce, bounce, bounce. So let's look forward to an upward trend now. Pretty neat indeed. So that's what's happening there. We'll have a look at some of the, we can't see any auction buys at the moment. We're looking for the BUE address, so nothing shaping up there at the moment that I can see. So it's been a little while. Obviously it's a very small auction today with 6.6 million, and so we've got 1.4 ETH in there at the moment. Now let's have a quick look at the some of the main stats. We've got 1.1 million in liquidity, $482,000 in daily volume. We've got over 1,000 ETH, which I like to see at least be over 1,000. I prefer if it's over 1,200, but we've got 1,028, so that's pretty neat. And we can see the action there. So we'll just go back to the 1 hour and so forth. Let's just see what's happening on the chat. Yeah, Alex just replied, "Hi Michael, welcome." Hey, good to have everybody on board. If you haven't made yourself known, let yourself known in the chat. Let us tell us what what you've been doing. You've been buying, you've been staking, selling, whatever. And just any insights that you might have heard in the community through your chats. Let us know any news that you might have heard. We don't always get to read all the comments that are going on Telegram or Discord. So if you've heard something, let us know, and we can take that into account. So let's have a quick look on the Axion stat site. We have 268 billion Axion on the market, 12.7 million US circulating supply. We have 99 billion Axion circulating, but that includes the team's wallet of about 44 billion last time I checked it. Active stakes have gone up, so they're now at 18,349. That's what we like to see. This is a pivotal percentage. We've got 63% of the liquid state. If we toggle this, which Tim Axion showed us the other day, just come on, we got 80.77% staked if we include the dev fund and contracts. So that's looking really good. I'd love to see that personally up in the 90s, 92, something like that. That'd be very outstanding for the price. But 80%, I'll take that any day. So it's looking good. Average stake length, 905 days. Average stake amount, 9.2 million Axion. So a bit stable there for the last day. 876 looks pretty much the same as what I had yesterday. So that's looking good. And congratulations to everyone in the 5555 club. So let's have a quick look at the chat. Hex Out's online. Whoa, great to have you here. Hey Axion Token, I went to stake a few million Axion today, and the contract asked me to agree to an unlimited Axion spend. Are you kidding me? Oh, dude, that doesn't sound good. I've never encountered that myself, but yeah, I hope you backed out of that. It doesn't sound right. Maybe yeah. Alex says it's a common shortcut to avoid constant approvals before each transaction. Okay, so that's the default. Oh, that's good to know, Alex and Michael. Thanks for that. So that's what's excellent about this chat. People that are familiar with that terminology, those issues can help you out. So thanks very much to those two. Looking cool. Let's have a quick look at, I haven't done this for a while. We've almost got 11,000 addresses. Look at that, 10,997. We can do it. The whole community can spread the word. We've got 105 shrimps at the moment. So if you're under 1,000 Axion, there's 105 of those. Under 1 million, we got 486, 4,860 crabs. And fish, with between 1 and 10 million, we've got 4,172. That's looking pretty good. It'd be quite neat to sort of, it's more of a fun thing to actually track these things. But this probably doesn't make much material difference over time. Octopuses 10 to 50 million. We've got 1,347, so that's a pretty decent amount of holders with bags like that. And I consider these guys kind of mini whales. I mean, they're called octopuses, and in Hex they're called tinkering, was it tinkering frogs? No, tinkering something like that. Tinkering, no, what's the last part? Alex probably remember. Hex out, thank you, I'm happy to be here. Love your live streams. Hey, great to have you, Hex. Hex out. Is it tinkering something? Tinkering turtles. That's it. Tinkering turtles. We got 220 dolphins, between 50 and 100 million. And these guys here, if they buy and sell, they can actually move the price charts. And then we've got tiger sharks, getting it more serious now. We've got between 100 and 500 million. And look at this, pretty similar amounts here. 220 dolphins and 215 sharks. So that's actually pretty interesting there. It's quite a big difference in the holdings on average. So then we've got 32 great whites, between 500 million and 1 billion. We've got 34 of these, and these guys definitely can move the price. And then 44 whales, so that's over 1 billion. It says 44 whales, so I guess it's including all the staked amount because we've got the stake clicked. We take off the stake, we've got 2 whales left on the blockchain that you'd see under liquid. And I think I know who one of those is for sure. And so that's pretty cool. Actually, I think I know both of those too. So it's interesting stuff. So great whites, 4 great whites who are liquid Axion. So these guys here can do stuff to the price. And then we've got 56 tiger sharks. Let's add that back on. 56, 87. And these guys can also impact the price a fair amount. And these guys to a lesser degree. So interesting stuff there. Let's have a look at our tree pledge. 269, 663. Boy, we're moving up. And we're almost at 50 ETH. 49.3. Up a little bit from yesterday. Price of ETH has fallen to, what, was it fallen to 545, and it was up, was it 585 or something like that. So there we are. Let's quickly check it again. Chat. Can't even hardly speak sometimes. So, Turtle Alex says, most of my Axion is from Hex free claims. Wow. Awesome. That's fantastic. All safety locked away. All safely locked. Yeah, well, it has to be locked away, right, Alex? It gets stuck for 350 days, so that's interesting. Have you ever clicked the withdrawal thing to see what your penalty is, Alex? If you did it today, which is pretty heavy, obviously. That's quite interesting. Don't go much further than that, though. You don't want to apply the penalty, that's for sure. Yeah, so here's this price. I see that Hex was going up, Hex was bulging, pulled back. So I think it pulled back under 004. So interesting that the pattern had some similarities, but not really. And let's see what happens around this mega auction. I'm hoping that we get out of the mega auction, which is 10 billion here. I'm hoping that we get a much bigger amount than we did last time. Last time we got 521 Ethereum. I'm definitely hoping we get at least over 1,000. Would be pretty cool. But what's the catalyst, right? The catalyst is getting these massive referrals. So we'll see what happens to the price under the pressure of the auction again. But the market seems to have changed its behaviour a bit. This price here seems to be a bit of a bottom that the market really doesn't want to go under, in my view. So Alex, you might have some views on that. Hex taught me, Alex says in the chat, Hex taught me to stay away from EES at all times. Good point, Alex. And an Axion is even more brutal on early withdrawals, absolutely. There's a wise man there, Alex, in the chat. Well worth listening to. Don't want to get those penalties. Of course, all the other stakers love them. The other stakers love the penalties. That's what you get over time too. So as the project gets further along, you get people that are not so wise about it, and you get these completely crazy end unstakes. So pretty neat. So I hope you guys are sitting back, drinking something nice, maybe a hot Milo. For some of those where it's a bit later, maybe you've got a light beer or something, and just enjoying sitting back and enjoying. I think people have got desensitized to the price now. The fact that we've hit this 00011 kind of level, this level here, has desensitized people. I think people are less common to make comments about the price lately. Although I haven't been in Discord today, so let's just jump in there now. Here we are. So I'm not sure what's happening. Bought dip for 10 million stake. Damn, the share rate is low compared to what I had staked with the same amount at the first day. But okay, it's enjoy the divs. And there's a big point, right? This post. You know, that's a big deal. And congratulations on getting in so early. I mean, we're only in the first month, but the share rate is definitely going up. And yeah, so you want to be careful of that. It's 1.067 or 8 or something now, so it's definitely climbing. So if you want to stake it to make it, it's a good idea to do it now. So, and once again, I posted this video. This is Axion 101. What is Axion? It came out in the chat earlier under announcements, so you can see that here. It was officially posted. Everyone here is a great Axion explainer video from our very own Emmy, so you can see them on Discord. Share it with your friends, and that's this video here. So we did watch it, but I haven't learned how to put the sound through yet. But you can see it's very professional, really nice look, very nicely done. So that's pretty neat. Alright, so we've got 11 people on the chat. Let yourself be known. We'd like to hear your comments, anything you've heard around the chats on Telegram or Discord, on Twitter, on Parler, anything like that. Let us know. Always good. And we've actually got talking to somebody about doing getting Axion promoted on their channel. I think they're going to be really good at that. So kind of like a professional, like Sheldon Evans is really professional, but it's going to be more like even like Sheldon Evans on even more professional. So the person is a professional presenter. Eric Nye says, hi, I took Hex and Hex 2 time before it pumped. Prices are relevant for the moment. Stake is the name of the game. Absolutely. That's the key, is to stake, accumulate the divs, especially from these mega weekly auctions, and get the low share rate, because share rate's going higher every day. Those who have most shares are the ones that get the most rewards, and that's the lesson to be learned. People learned that in Hex, and it's definitely true in Axion. So if you haven't considered that, take that into account. Of course, there's no problem having a little bit of bag and liquid if you wanted to, but you know, it's kind of a good idea to do a staking ladder, passive income, and get those benefits over time, and avoid the EES, emergency end on stakes, basically. So pretty neat. I think we've had a bit more go on the auction there. Yeah, 1.78. It's bumped the auction price down to 3.7 million per ETH. So that was up at 4.4, I think. So that's just bumped down. We'll put that in there, good old spreadsheet, 1.78, and I think I'll rock that down, and there we go, 3.7. Oh, it's slightly different from this for some reason, but not sure why that is. It's just out by a little bit, so it's no big deal. But that's what we've got, and I'll just make that blue. So you can see, just looking at the chart, this is huge buying range. People will people will really annoy themselves by not buying in this range, I tell you. That's like pretty epic. You can see that it's bounce, bounce, bounce. We've been bouncing off this level, so that's kind of giving you that's a good chance it's going to go down once we get more of that auction, that mega auction, down from 10 billion. So if we can get 2 billion off it, goes down to 8, and then we get another 2 off down to 6. That's when we really start to weaken the impact of the auction, and more people. Really, I guess we've got to get it to the point where it's way better to be on, just to force people onto Uniswap for bigger whales. So we might be, depends on the amount of ETH, but we could be 3 or 4 weeks away from that. So we'll see. So let me know what your opinion is that. Anyone on the chat. So you can see the mega auction going down 14.3, 17, 13.7, 11.7. Now we're just under 10. So you can see it's just reducing its impact. Of course, this is the best time to be staked and earning the divs from it, right? So that's definitely the best time. And you can see all this Ethereum based on the amount at the moment on this price of 545, which is, I don't know what the average is actually. It's just indicated, but it's definitely $2.2 million, somewhere like that, that's been spent on Axion divs. Pretty cool to be a staker for sure. Michael says light beer is for XRP bag holders. Axion is professional grade stout hops, bro. Yeah, that's true. Yes, what are you saying, Michael? You're drinking a light beer and a professional grade stout hops. Eric and I, honestly, I'm not sure why we are promoting the auction today, as it's extremely small and buyers will take massive loss. Not a good day. Yeah, well, we said that earlier, Eric. So really, the best one is the mega auction, which is coming up in 5 hours. So as usual, we love those mega weekly auctions. Let's have a look at that price. Get back into that. Just going to refresh this page. There are 13 people online. Let yourself be known. We always love to have new people in their comments. So if you haven't spoken up before, let us know. Boom. I mean, like another green candles. We love these green candles. So if we go to the 4 hourly again, man, we want some green candles like that. We love those candles. Those candles are looking good. But once again, if we're staked down here, this is actually a good time to collect the divs and stake. So you're going to get huge stakes. So accumulation is real key at this stage. Accumulation, staking, collecting the divs, and getting the share rate is right in this zone. That's the most important thing at the moment. Let us know in the chat if you're still accumulating Axion at the moment. And maybe any insights into the strategy you might be having. It's kind of helps other people. And if you haven't seen this video yet, check it out. Give it a like and even a subscribe. It looks pretty cool. Let's have a look at some of the comments. People will be kicking themselves for not getting in early on this. Great job, Axion is the future. Axion is definitely my preferred crypto. Axion is by far the most interesting investment. Make sure you read the white paper, guys. Yeah, if you haven't read the white paper, you should do that. That's on the AXN.network site. This introductory material is easily comprehensible language. Is exactly what is required to onboard new people. Superb job. Axion for the win. That's Patricia. So Patricia often comes on the online here. Maybe online at the moment. Get rich with Axion. Awesome video explaining a very promising project. Love Axion. Great job. Great video. Nice Emmy. Cool. So some nice comments there. And it's almost at 500 views, which is really great. Alex says, yes, we'll add more ETH to Mega Auction tomorrow. Nice one, Alex. Yeah, I made a big buy 2 days ago, I think, or something like that. Can't remember now. So, still collecting, accumulating. Seven, 8. Let's keep those trades coming in. The good thing about trades is you can go into the wallet and kind of track what people are doing, especially the big ones when they buy in and out. like what's this, 15 minutes. So we had this big green candle earlier, and we can see that here somewhere. Yeah, so we had 46 million buy, 20 million buy. See the wallets there. Wonder what this, how much this one's got with the 10 ETH. We'll quickly check this out. We'll go snooping. Shouldn't be snooping. This one's got 177 ETH in it. Oh, so that's pretty decent. That's the biggest one I've seen so far that I've actually looked at. They've got lots of. There we are. They've got 143 million Axion as well. So awesome. This is the sort of people we love. See if they've been trading it though. 5 hours, 10 ETH. See what they've been doing. That's out. So Axion. Okay. Seem to be accumulating. Of course, the best thing is to go on here. Hopefully, there's nobody's wallet online here, so that this is anonymous. We went on there and go to holders. Click under there, paste the address in, and let's have a quick check it out. Good thing about this, it really is anonymous, so we can see what they've been doing. So in 43. What's that? 5 hours ago. So they sold Axion for 10 ETH. 44.9, and then they ended up picking up 46, so they increased their bags by almost 2 million from the looks of it, but they have been increasing, and that's been over the last 11 day. Last day they've been buying. They have sold some. Not 250 million, so I'm not sure what they've done there. 250 mil. So that's actually a pretty big player we saw there. Hope that's of some interest. Let's have a look here. Michael, where are we up to? So Alex said yes, we'll add more. Michael says sorry for the cussing. Richard Hart poisoned me. And I guess people yesterday were saying they watched this 5-hour live stream for Richard. He had some good little nuggets in there too. I see on Hex clips they've got some of those on there. Alex says yes, we'll add more ETH to Mega Auction. Sorry for this cussing, Richard. Matt message retracted. Alex, he was in Hex too. He's my friend. Okay. I think it's fair to say that on balance, Mega Auction is creating some sell pressure on the price despite 80%. Absolutely, Alex. But on the bright side, lots of divs for the stakers. Yeah, and that period will be over, right, Alex? It'll be over at some stage, probably within 3 or 4 weeks, depending on the amount of ETH we get in the auction. I do hope we get a good day today. We'll see. It's just a matter of you need a big enough whale to come along, right? That's what you're really talking about, or a group of big sharks. Michael says, someone on live asked Richard Hart yesterday if Hex.com had provisions for the handicapped. His answer was brutal. Oh, really? I never saw that part. I watched a lot of it, but I didn't see that part. So, yeah. Ikusu, welcome to the chat. Not sure what your message was there, but welcome. Just scroll that back up there, and there we are. So it's amazing how even a 1 ETH can actually move the dial a little bit, give us a little red line. And then you got someone small buying 62,000, 0.13 ETH. Let's have a quick look at the small one. Yes, so it's just a small account buying ETH there. 7.4, so maybe they just wanted to dab in there and have it, see what that is about. That's pretty interesting. Boom, 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 and jump back to there. Nice. Let's have a look. Tim says, welcome Tim. This may be the deepest retracement of a big move ever. We have retraced about 98% of the big move, but sure seems to be over based on the chart count, high, low. Absolutely, yeah. That's what we were talking about yesterday too, Tim, which I think you were on the chat because it was either yesterday or the day before you pointing out the toggle. Let me have a look on the, I guess 4 hours, good. No, do the high low from this one, yeah, still high low. Michael says he did a slam, he did slam Axion Bitcoin Cash comparison. Okay. Well, he's only going to really promote Hex, so it's no shocker there. Alex K, it would be nice to get some whales to clear out some of the mega auction supply. Absolutely. So we haven't seen a big mega whale yet, like ones with 50,000 ETH in their wallet or something like that. So we haven't seen, or even one with 5,000 ETH. We haven't seen those. And those ones can actually really get a lot of bags of Axion. So we'll see whether that happens in the coming weeks, because there may be a whale that's just waiting to see what's happened. But you'd think now would be a pretty good time to enter, but they may want to see how many times it bounces off that 00011 mark. It'll be interesting see whether anyone wants to take the price down. It would have to be someone with a pretty big wallet to do that, or at least to start it, or a decent wallet to start it. But hopefully we don't see that. We've seen a nice, slightly higher low. We've seen it bouncing off that 0001 mark. So let's be a bit more optimistic about that. Eric says, when you look on the wallets and if they're staking, you can really tell what they're doing. Plus, people hold few accounts because of the 20% referrals. Yeah, true. Oh, they hold a few, yeah, with the referrals, sure. So that's pretty similar. Still 4 hours and 45 minutes ago. It's quite a bit of time left. It'll be interesting to see where that pops over to, which probably will. They typically get overbid, but then you got this here with the 4582. Yeah, you'd think most people would just go into the mega auctions these days. But some people are still not aware, so if you're a newbie on this chat, just make sure that you take into account the Uniswap price, and typically this is typically the kind of size that you can get in and get a really good result rather than being under market. So still with a self-referral you could still beat that quite a bit. But obviously we've still got 5 hours to go and the ETH's coming in. So welcome everybody to the chat. If you're new, let us know. We've got about 14 people online at the moment. It's great to have you here. Spread the word. I hope everyone's spreading the word about Axion and increasing the size of the community. We've definitely got the wallets going up. So if we look at, I seem to have closed that page. That's not helpful. We've definitely got the wallets going up. We're just under 11,000 wallets, so we really need to get that doubled over the next 3 or 4 months, if not faster. So it takes the responsibility of everybody to get out there spreading the word. The product is great. The marketing's building up, and we've got Sheldon Evans still coming up with that promotion. That must be pretty imminent. We've got the 50,000 a month in marketing going to be starting up. We've obviously got the community marketing initiatives, which you can see on the Discord. Got marketing ideas under here. So there is a community component. Some people's ideas about cutting down trees. yeah, harvesting the forest. Yeah, that would definitely add to the divs. So some really cool ideas in here. It's probably worth going through that at some stage. Yeah, so you can go through that and check that out. I'll leave that in the chat if you want to go visit that. Marketing ideas. So, Stephen, welcome, Stephen. It's great to have you here. The crypto market will change, and Axion will be one of the winners. Absolutely. So, we're looking at that Bitcoin's trying to, coming back from that 20,000, but keeps trying to break it from the looks of it. So, once it does that, it's truly FOMO. I mean, it's been great just getting back to 20,000, but once it breaks that, that's huge for the crypto industry, and great products like Axion will do really well in it. I think hopefully a lot of the pump and dump coins, they're like the old versions of crypto, will all be gone. They'll all die, and only the good ones will rise to the top. And certainly Axion and other staking ones like Hex and that will do well. Go trick that back to the 15 minutes. Yeah, just sitting there. Let's hope we start to get a little zigzag up. The auction's going to be an interesting period for the price. It'll be interesting how it performs through the auction. We go back to my chart again, and you can see this here. It's not going to be around forever. This stuff. So we'll see what happens when that starts to dissipate. And you're going to get the typical people that say, "Oh, I should have, I could have, should have, would have." So if you think it, let's take it back to the one daily, daily chart. You think about all the whales that are picking up around here. They see it. The whales are like, "Oh no, this is the time I'm going to buy," and so that's what they accumulate. And I hope they're just sitting on it. That's why we got an 8% staking as well. Contributes towards that. Add the Bollinger Bands onto there. See those there. It's a shame you have to do this so manually, to be honest. You can see the top of the Bollinger Band, that's 95% of the price range. The bottom is 5%. So you can see it's just heading down towards the bottom. We should see a bounce off here. So let's see, but the difference with the Bollinger Bands is that we have mega auctions, which make it more difficult to predict. But that's giving you, that's on the 4-hourly chart. See how we rode down that 4-hourly chart. Go back to 15 minutes. And do widescreen that one. Hopefully you can all see that on there. Now Michael says, Eric, referrals is why we need to be recognizant of multiple Hex accounts held by one person X, multiple people, all free claiming. Set your calendar to not be looking at the chart that month. This looks more like a trader's chart with a 15-minute chart, although you probably wouldn't even go to 5 minutes for it. Spot trading is short movements. Obviously, swing trading is typically like a day or 3 days, something like that. And then you get longer, more strategic positions. Has anyone recently in the chat done a staking ladder, like in the last couple of days? Axion is on the trending chart. Let's go. 2.5 ETH big time. Yeah. So that's that how-to video. That what is Axion video. Any afraid of this auction? That's kind of weird. Why be afraid? Just stake, sit back, relax, and then with Axion, enjoy the ride. When it happens. Yeah, that's true. 7-day moving average is in the dirt. Here's to hoping we sell out this auction. Auction be like 6 million. Yeah, well, we need a lot of ETH for that. Not sure what we need. 4,000 ETH. Stephen Conlon, welcome. Absolutely, the Axion team protected their investors during the crisis, and that will always be remembered in the crypto world as a mark of true integrity. That's true. There's not many that have done that either, Stephen. I only know 2 teams that have done that. Obviously, there's probably a number of teams that are really good, but when they're under stress like that, that's when it really comes through. And so far, I only know 2. You may know a few others, but Eric Knight says, "Lol, Hex is very close to 1 anniversary. They're definitely going to have a price impact." Yeah, the price is gonna rocket soon, and that's only going to serve Axion well with all the Hex free claimers. So it all cycles through. It's quite nice. Alex K says, "I've done most of my ladder in the first week for best share price." Smart, but only up to 6 years. Yeah. So Alex needs to add some longer stakes. You add a couple. You probably need to add at least one like a 7 or a 10 or even a 15. You want to get in that club with all the perks. Michael says they have to hold for their free claim as well as November 2021. It will be super interesting. Absolutely. It will depend on the price at that stage. We'll see what happens. It's the big Hex whales. But they can only claim up to 10 million, so they'd have to have a few wallets. Some of them do. So, we'll see. We're just sitting around here. Not great action at the moment for our little session. But it was nice to get this little green pump. And we've still got 4.5 hours to go, so it's quite a bit of time for the mega auction. But whoever goes into it, hope you have to get a good result. We're going to this auction price will reset, and we'll see what the Uniswap price is at that time. I'll be doing a wrap-up video as usual for the close, just to sum up the results at the end of the day. So I'll post that at the beginning auction time. Yeah, Michael, with the big whales from Hex claiming, if they've got it all in one wallet or 2 wallets, then all that stuff's gone into the mega auction as penalties. Like if they had 100 million, 90 million's gone into the auctions. Oh well, not lots happening with the price at the moment, so that's where we're at, and we'll take it out of that macro view, and we'll go into have a look at some of the transactions recently. So all pretty small stuff. The stuff here. Yeah, not too much big stuff happening in the last couple of transactions, just sort of tinkering sideways. We had a 13 million buy, probably the most decent one there. But before that we had a 22 million sell. So these ones here are the kind of ones that can make a reasonable impact as time goes on. So once again, if you haven't seen this video here, Axion 101, what is Axion? Do check it out. I'm going to repost that in the chat, and you can check that one out with the sound, of course. I've got to learn how to feed sound through when I'm watching it, but pretty neat. Is anything happening on the chat there? Glad I sold at 0004. Maybe yeah, people that sold higher obviously want to buy back too, right? So they want to buy people that sold up at the higher prices. So we go to the date 24 hourly chart. People that sold, you know, up here. So that person was saying that they sold in this range. All those people will want to buy back down here. So probably why we had a bit of price support, even though the volumes are lower, price is lower. But getting that bouncing off this mark at 00011 really is the support line. So we'll see what happens with the auction coming up. We've got 15 people on the live stream. We're just about to wrap it up. So Michael says the chart actually looks pretty amazing to me, but I'm just a random crypto expert, lol. Yep. So that's looking pretty good. We're basically at 00012. So we'll see how that goes over the next 16 hours with the mega auction and the closing of this one. Day 28. We're not, you know, not far away from 1 month. So another 2 days after that. So another 3 days, and we'll basically be at a 30-day month. That'd be pretty interesting. We'll be 1 month old. We'll have to have a party. We have to have a 1 month party. I don't know, Alex, what do you reckon? A 1 month party, live stream, yeah. And I'll bring on that'll be a good day for my animations to come on. So, Stephen Conlon says that's what whales do. They'll watch what happens to XRP during the Spark airdrop. Right. So that's pretty much that. So I'm going to close that one down, and I'm going to close that one down, and there we are. So this is where we're at the moment for the auction. 4.5 hours to go. I'm going to wrap up the live stream now. It's been 45 minutes. I will finish on time this time, and I will I'll be posting a video for the close of this auction tonight in 4.5 hours, and then I will be doing a special live stream tomorrow for the mega auction close. So that will run for 2 hours, probably about an hour and 45 minutes before the close, or an hour and a half before it closes, and then maybe about half an hour afterwards, or quarter of an hour, depending on how things are going. So that will run tomorrow. So won't be on at the same time as I am today. I'll be on at the end of the auction period. So that's pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I really appreciate everyone coming along and joining this chat. Alex says, hope to see you all for big auction tomorrow. Yep, it's going to be a cool live stream, and it's always exciting to see the sniping in the last hour of the auction. So come and join us, and we can all chat about it then. Thanks very much, everybody. I'm going to end the live stream now, and I'll catch you in the next one. And on Discord and Telegram, I'll pop in there too. All right, see ya.